Hello everyone! Today I'm reviewing gooliope jellington. I already showed you her box in another video. Here's a piece of the box which I'm keeping because I think it's super cute. She comes with a diary and a stand which she's on. I'll just show you the stand. Look at the difference. So this is a normal doll stand. Look at the difference, it's like a plate. Turn around, so it's slightly different at the back because they had to change up the stand, as you can see, slightly different, it's more grooved, and then here's the very back. It's very similar, but it's ever so slightly different because obviously they had to make it in larger proportions. I've changed Rochelle's hair slightly. It was annoying me the way it was so messy and poofy, so I've tied it up at the back in a ponytail. I think it looks really cute. She's holding a balloon. I like it better like this. So let me know what you think of, if you think her hair looks better. I've got her to compare, so as you can see, look at the difference between the two. Rochelle looks tiny compared to gooliope. So cool. So I'm just going to look at gooliope's diary. I'll move Rochelle out of the way. We don't need her anymore, sorry about that. So we'll just have a look at gooliope and her diary. So this is the diary of gooliope jellington. Here she is. So it's got a lot in this diary, so I'm just going to show you, and I'll hold it on so you can read parts of it. Oh, sorry, it's glary there. Hopefully you can read that. And I'll read this little bit here. So it says, "To whom it may concern, cold, sterile world is no place to raise a little goo. Give her everything except a community where the only thing about her that will ever be measured is the size of her heart. I know that you can give her the unlife I cannot. Sincerely, RS." She says, "One day maybe I will find RS, or maybe RS will come and find me. Until then, the note goes back in the jar, and the jar goes back in the trunk, and I will try to go to sleep, for tomorrow everything must be broken down, packed to move, then it's on to the next occasion with my family." So the circus is like her family because the ringmaster has adopted her. So here we go. But she wants to meet her real family. So she was created in a lab. Really sweet character, actually. I do like the I won't be buying any more of the large dolls because there's not room, so I thought I'd get her because she's only in large, whereas you don't have to have Frankie and all that, but I don't have room for all of them. The girls don't even have room for all of them, but I'm sure they'd want them. The girls don't have room for many toys. They're just their room is chock-a-block. And I haven't sorted out since Christmas. It's just been hectic. There's just so much I need to do and so little time. But I prefer just reviewing dolls. It's much more fun than doing housework. But I have been quite good today and got some done. Okay. This one. Okay. So as you can see, this is like the first time I've got like a full-length diary in a long time. There's no like other languages in it this time. This is about me. Gooliope jellington, age 16, daughter of unknown. So it says, "Being somewhat larger than unlife makes it impossible to buy my clothes off the rack. So everything I wear has to be stitched together by claw from a material found around the freak du chic. That's not to say my circus chic is not freakily fantastic, because it certainly is. I'm quite comfortable around this carnival and all the terrifyingly talented acts, but when I step outside the spectacular world, I feel like I don't fit in and become very nervous so much. So I literally begin to shake like jelly." And then it says, "Pet. There are so many amazing creatures I get to help care for in the freak du chic that I couldn't possibly choose a pet without making some creature jealous. Favourite activity? I love putting on ginormous freak du chic productions, building sets, creating costumes, you name it. I do it all. I'm definitely a DIY kind of girl. Biggest pet peeve: when other monsters treat the members of the freak du chic like freaks. Just because we're not normal in the eyes of outsiders doesn't mean we have the same feelings as everyone else." We don't have the same feelings as everyone else. Doesn't mean we don't have the same feelings, sorry. History: just because I don't know where I came from doesn't mean I don't delight in learning the history of other monsters. Least favourite subject: mad science. Something about the subject makes me quiver, and not in a good way. It's because she was created in a lab. I love a kaleidoscope of colours. So She loves lots of colours. She's very colourful. It says favourite food, Bobo and jelly donuts. And it says all the members of the Freak du Chic are BFFs. And then here's the back, and it's got Freak du Chic. So that picture's really sweet of her. So let's have a look at the doll. So let's have a look at her head first of all. So, look how big her head is. It's as big as my hand. She's really cool. I love the colour of her hair. Her hair's a little messy, but you know, this happens a lot. And it doesn't, it's soft, but it's a little bit scraggly. I don't know what it would be like if you tried to brush it. It might make it better, it might just make it frizzy. I'm not sure, because it's supposed to be kind of slightly curly. It's not massively long. It's really pretty. It's like a really nice pink and yellow. Yeah, it's really pretty colour. And then around the side, she has like a little curl around here. It's like tied on where her headband is. Yeah, this curly piece here. It's like a side swiped fringe, and this bit's got some gel in it. And then she has this cool, what's it called? A calliope or something like that. I think. I might be completely wrong. It's got all these cool, oh look, they look like screaming faces. I think it's like an organ or something. It's got like swirls on there, and it's got eyes. So this is like a face as well. It's got eyes there, and then this looks like a mouth. The teeth. It's like a piano. It's a bit like that purse that Operetta's got, actually. The one from the Dot Dead. Look, because I got her. I haven't showed you her, actually. It kind of reminds me of her purse. Sorry, I just thought I'd show you. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then it's held on by what looks like rope. And then let's have a look at her face. So she's really pretty. She's got like, her eyelashes look like radiation symbols, which is obviously where they were going with the makeup, with the eyelashes. She's got like yellow and peach eyeshadow with pink eyebrows, and then she has radiation symbols in her eyes. How cool. And they're blue, and they have like, oh, bubbles maybe, or eyes, swirly pieces in her eyes, like inside her irises. Sorry. And then she's got like these little dots on her eyes. I think, is Honey Swan's the same? No, hers is slightly different. But yeah, different, very different eyeshadow. Eyelashes. She's got dots at the top. Oh, I'm making her hair a mess. She's got pretty red lipstick. She's got this pretty bright pink skin. She's quite a bright pink. It looks like more baby pink on the camera. Well, it might, I don't know, but she's a darker pink than she looks on the camera, I think. She has these cool wheel earrings, like wagon wheels, and that looks like a face. It looks like a skeleton, the little heart. Here's the wheel. It could be a coin, but it looks like a wheel. It's really cool, look at it. Because she does say she uses the circus, so it could be a wheel, like a normal wheel that would go on a cart or something. Okay, let's have a look at her ears, actually. Oh, her ears look all drippy, sorry. Look, she's got drippy ears. If I can show you properly. Let's have a look at the other one. Maybe the other one's easier to look at. Yeah, it is. Sorry. Yeah, look, she's got drippy ears. She's got goo coming off her ears. It's really not focusing. There we go. Yeah. And then around her neck, she's got these shoulder pads. Oh, it's got spider webs on top. And then more spider webs around the side. The piece at the front is like lots of patterns on it. Oh, it looks like it says something on there. Lettering of some sort, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't know. I'm not sure. The other shoulder pad's the same. And then she's got this drippy stuff down her arms. Look how drippy her arms are, and she's really articulated. Look, she has an elbow. Which is pretty cool, look. She can bend her arm. Oh, her arm can go like further than the other Monster High dolls. Her hands are drippy too. She has a lot of drippy texture on her skin. I'll show you her body, and then we'll go over the rest of her clothes. Look, it's really cool. She has a shoulder. Look, she has more joints there as well. She has a joint in her chest as well. Under her breastplate, she has a, so she can kind of hunch over a little bit there, but you can also straighten her out. Here's her legs. They're all drippy too. They also can go back quite far because she has a knee. It's cool, isn't it? She's very articulated. more so than the normal monster high does. She doesn't have any articulation in her ankles or anything, but she's very articulated, and her feet kind of look the same. Well, it looks like she's got drippy stuff there, but I think it's just some glue from where they've made her. So let's have a look at her dress now. So her dress is cool. It looks like a circus tent. It's strappy around the back, and it ties up around the back. It's all in one. So her top is, looks like it has 8s on it, or maybe they're just swirly patterns. That looks like a little skelet there, yellow piece. It's like checkered patterns. It's really cool. She's got the cool black and white round her waist, just like the other dolls have got black and white on their costumes somewhere. As you can see, there's Honey up there. I haven't reviewed Honey, actually. I should get to it sometime. Yeah, she's got the black and white around there. And then here's the circus tent. And it looks like a circus tent, or curtains, as well. And it's got like all these red patterns and ropes and skelet and radiation symbols. And they look like flags on there as well. It's really cool. It's really pretty. And then underneath she has the classic piece that is on this dress too. And all the other dresses, they all have this on their clothes. Rochelle does as well, but Rochelle's is pink actually. But she still has the white and black piece on her. So yeah, that's her underlayer of her dress, and it's all scraggly like all the others. And then here's her shoes. Her shoes are so cool. So her shoes, she has a little skelet on the front with a bow, it looks like. And then at the bottom, kind of looks like a drum. Or it's a skelet on there, but it kind of, it's all swirly, but it reminds me of a drum, the bottom of the shoe. The way it's shaped, and then it's got these patterns around the sides and swirly pieces on the back and the same texture there. And then it's got like a bone carousel horse, because it has the line, the pole going through it. It's so cool. And they're just like white with some shiny paint over the top, like silver paint, and they're like a heel. They're really cool. I really like her. I think she's awesome. She's very large, as you can see. Here is a little doll here. Here's what's her name? Astronova. She's a small doll. Look how small she is. Bless. Let's clip her back up there. Whoop. But yeah. Here's Rochelle again. So Rochelle's slightly taller than, a little bit taller than Astronova. Yeah, so Gooliope's really cool. I really like her. I think I've gone over everything. Yeah, she's really articulated. She's really cool, and I love that they gave us a stand. It's really good. They didn't get you didn't get brushed with it though. You did get the diary. She was really cheap, so I was really lucky to get her for such an awesome price, for such a, you know, a great doll. I mean, Rochelle was dearer than her. She was with a playset though, but I mean, even Astronova was dearer, and although she was with a playset too, there was a lot of dolls that were dearer than her. But she was so cheap. I couldn't believe the price, because I think she was around £40 or something when she first came out, and I paid 10. It's amazing. I couldn't believe how cheap she was. But yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous. I wonder if there's anything different on her neck actually, because I've noticed some of the, oh no, she's the same. Oh, and that doesn't clip up at the back, but she's got an elastic over it to keep it down, as you can see. I just wondered, because Astronova's neck's a bit different at the back than some of the other dolls. So I thought I'd check her over. So yeah, she's really cool. Let me know what you think of Gooliope. And if you live in England, the best place to go right now is Argos Outlet on eBay. And you'll be able to get her for a really good price if they have any left. So I would, if you live in England, you don't have her, you want to go on Argos Outlet on eBay, and you'll get her for a bargain price. So yeah, hopefully you can get her if you do want her and you live here. So okay everyone, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more of our videos, our future videos. Okay, bye.